Batbaby Finds a Home, written and illustrated by Robert Quackenbush. Batbaby Finds a Home. Batbaby and his mother and father lived in an old barn near the woods. They were a happy family of little brown bats. At night, they darted about in open fields hunting for insects, and during the day, they slept in the cool, dark barn. One morning, Batbaby couldn't sleep. He heard strange noises. "Something bad is coming," he said. He woke up his mother and father, and Batbaby and his mother and father looked outside, and in the dawn light, they saw a bulldozer. It came closer and closer until, boom, bang, bam! The bulldozer hit the barn. The barn trembled and shook, beams fell, and the roof began to cave in. Batbaby and his parents could do only one thing: fly away. "We must find a new place to roost," said Batbaby's father. "I want to go to the woods to say goodbye to Squirrel and Woodpecker," said Batbaby. "There's no time," said his mother, and the Bat family flew as fast as they could over the countryside. They came to a little church, and it had a very nice steeple, just perfect for bats. "Let's stay here," said Batbaby's mother, and they flew into the steeple. They were very tired, and they folded their wings and fell sound asleep. They didn't wake up till sunset. "This is the perfect home," said Batbaby's father. But all at once, bong, 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 went the steeple bell. The loud clanging of the bell sent the Bat family flying from the steeple. They were in search of a new home again. They flew and flew until they came to a farmhouse. They saw an open cellar window and went inside. "How dark and cool it is," said Batbaby. "Perfect," said his mother. "Dandy," said his father. Then they heard. A cat was ready to pounce. Batbaby and his mother and father were very scared. They flew out of the cellar, and they flew and flew until they came to a tunnel in a hill. "Perfect," said Batbaby's father. "But let's eat before we get started." Uh-oh, do you see what that is? They went to a nearby field and they gobbled down hundreds of pesky insects that ruin crops. And then they flew back to the tunnel. "How peaceful it is here," said Batbaby's mother. But suddenly, chug, 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 honk, 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 a train came roaring through the tunnel. Batbaby and his parents pressed against the ceiling. They were covered with soot as the train whizzed past, and then it was gone. "Goodness," said Batbaby's mother. "What was that?" "I don't know," said his father, "but we had better leave before another one comes along." Off they flew again, and they flew and flew until they saw an old wooden house. "Old houses have attics," said Batbaby's mother. "We could live there." But as they went into the attic, they heard, "Hoo, hoo." It was an owl. "Oh no," said Batbaby, "this house is already taken." And off they flew again. They flew from the old house to a superhighway nearby. They settled under a steel beam underneath the highway. "Perfect," said Batbaby's father. Then they heard rumble, rumble, rumble. Cars and trucks on the move made a lot of noise above them. "This will never do," said Batbaby's mother, so they flew away again. The Bat family flew and flew until they found a tall water tower. Wind blew around it. Would the Bat family ever find a nice home? "I'll ask Squirrel and Woodpecker to help us," said Batbaby. "Be back by sunup," he said to his parents. Batbaby flew all the way to where the old barn had been, and then he flew into the woods. He flew to the hollow tree where Squirrel and Woodpecker lived, and Batbaby woke them up. and he told them his problem. "I know just the place," said Squirrel. "I'll take you there." They all went to the far side of the woods. There was a new house with a big, beautiful garden. "But where can my family live?" Batbaby asked, and Woodpecker pointed. Batbaby looked. What did he see? Fastened to the big house was a tiny house, just for bats. "The folks in the new house want bats to come and protect their garden from insects," said Woodpecker, and in a flash, Batbaby raced back to the water tower. Batbaby brought his parents to see the bat house. "Just the place," said his father. They were settled in their new home by sunrise, and thanks to Batbaby, his family's long night of searching for a home was over. The truth about bats. Oh, and it was truly perfect. Bats welcome. All bats fit into two groups. The first group is called Megachiroptera, or big bats, and they live in the tropics and eat fruit. The second group is called Microchiroptera, or small bats. Brown bats belong to this group, and very few bats, only 1%, are thought of as vampire bats. And these live mostly in Latin America, and they feed off the blood of cows, drinking just a few drops at a time when the cows are asleep. True or false? Bats get in your hair? False. Bats are flying mice? False. Bats are blind? False. How bats see in the dark? Bats see with bat sonar, and when they hunt for insects at night, bats send out high-pitched sounds. The sounds bounce off things and send back echoes that the bats can hear. A bat can tell by an echo how far away something is and how big it is. And using sonar, a brown bat can catch more than 600 mosquitoes in an hour. The best homes for brown bats are abandoned mines and bat houses. Abandoned mines may have metal grates with small openings, and bats can get through the gates, but people can't. A bat house, like the one in this book, can give shelter to a whole group or colony of brown bats. And a bat house has thick walls to protect bats from the cold, and inside the walls should be rough so bats can cling to them and roost. More bat facts. Bats are mammals like humans and all other animals who give milk to their young. Of all the mammal species in our world, almost a quarter of them are bats. Bats are the only mammals that can fly. They eat pesky bugs, help flowers grow, and spread the seeds of rainforests. And when bees go to bed, bats go to work. Bats want to be left alone, and they should never be touched or bothered in any way.